Hello buddy, what is up? It is me, your boy 8-Bit Joseph, and we're not running the headset today because this is a different video. Now this is made right after the Polar Golfer video, so this is going up the day after. But guys, I know for a lot of like smaller YouTubers it may be hard to edit and stuff. Like for me it was hard to edit and stuff too, but I'm just now getting the hang of it. So I'm going to show you guys how like VSDC, the video editor, even the free edition, may be the editor for you if you actually want to get into editing. So usually what you want to do is the first thing you want to do when opening this, and it's actually a full review unlike the others I did, you want to go into blank project. Now, in here, right here, you have like all the things that you want. I usually just do the full ADH because we know that I'm not recording no 4K videos with Screencast-O-Matic. And here you have your frames. I usually, whenever it's like camera, I do 60. Oh, excuse me, or on the phone because that's what that does. For Screencast-O-Matic, I just keep it at a standard of 30. So we'll just do that because I'm just going to be making normal stuff. Now, what I'm going to say is don't close these things over here. You can close this if you want. You really don't need this. But do not close this over here because this is going to be important down the line. Now, usually, how I get my GIFs and stuff in is is to make GIFs where they actually move. You'll want to add a video. And then let's go to our downloads. Actually, it's in pictures, never mind. And then you'll want to go to, just to narrow it down, what you have. Actually, I don't want to do that. Let's go back to all. And then usually I use the Jevil thing and the Raditz, so I'll take the Jevil here. And I'll just add him in this. I'm not going to add a whole thing. Just hit OK. Alright, now the next thing you'll want to do is if you have an intro, like I know that he's taking another full thing right now, don't worry about it. Now here's where you add your actual videos. So first thing, let's go here, let's go to our downloads, let's scroll all the way down to our intro. Now you're going to want to keep your GIFs and things in other layers other than your intro. So if I were to have more, I would like to bring more layers for GIFs instead of just 2, but I'm only going to need 2 because right now I just have the Jevil and the intro. Now let's make it a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and add your main video, which for me, I'll just use the Polar Golfer video. I don't know what I'm doing, which is right here. Now, like I said, you're going to want to do the same thing that you just did a minute, but we're going to want to move this recording down here with the intro, that way so it's not getting in the way of your GIF if you want to add one. Now you don't have to add GIFs, I just do it because, you know, I like having something other than just me in the video, and that's how I've been adding those lately. Now if you have an outro, you're going to add your outro. Now let's bring the outro down. Okay, now you'll move it down here. Now all your video components that you're using are all set up with each other, okay? Now next thing you're going to want to do is, with this I don't have to do a face cam thing because Screencast-O-Matic lets you use face cam. If you would have a face, so add that in and slide it into a certain place. Like, and it's going to apply the same way with what you're doing with your GIF here in a second. Now for me, with a GIF, man, that is a really short GIF. We're going to have to get in real close just to get it. Alright, now what we're going to want to do is I usually move it to line up with the actual video. Don't need it in the intro. Why is it doing that? I thought that I clicked on it. Okay, now we're just going to want to expand it. And then when I say expand, I mean like make the length of the GIF longer. I usually have the length of it run until like the end of the main video, because you can actually do that. And don't worry guys, we're going to add more here in a sec. I'll show you how to add music and everything. So yeah, we're just going to expand that to be the length of the actual video. Now what you're going to want to do, if you want GIFs to actually jump around and mess around the whole time, you're going to go to loop mode right here, and you're going to go to loop the video. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually now shrink the GIF to, we'll just shrink him to about this size, and you can move them wherever you want. Don't know why it's okay. There we go. Now it's actually, we're just gonna have him right here. on the walrus, you know, because we don't need the actual walrus to be in the video right now. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so now we're just going to play the video.
Polar golfer. Again, what?
Now in the actual video, it's going to look way better than that. I don't know why that was lagging so bad like that, but I mean, yeah. But he'll move indefinitely now. You have auto levels and stuff if you ever want to do that. If you will say I wanted Jevil to be black and white, I could have him black and white. Auto level to make him look, you know, what they think is what is happening. Okay, auto level now. There's really no change there. I don't do auto level with my videos because it makes me look more pink for some reason. Okay, now next thing you want to do. Say you want to add music. Okay, we're gonna mute this real quick, and this also goes into like whenever you're doing sound or whatever. So pay attention here. With audio and things, this is your audio level thing. So now that I did that, look, you're not gonna be able to hear the Polar Golfer video whatsoever. Bam, no sound. Man, that is crazy. Okay, now, to add music or whatever, we're just going to add something generic. We'll just have the Jevil song. Downloads. I hope we did audio. Let me do that again just to make sure. Audio. There we go. And we'll just do the Raw Danger OST main theme, Happy Hall theme. Now, what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to move this down here. Now, I don't know if you can loop audio. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can loop audio, which is fine. Now, you'll just move it here. I don't know what stretching it out would do. Yeah, but there's no thing to loop. But yeah, and yeah, just like I was saying, we'll move this back over here. The intro is gonna play out like normal. Yeah. Now sometimes you're thinking, oh man, the audio may be too loud. That's just when you use this thing right here, and you can turn it down or you can turn it up based on if you need it. I really wouldn't turn it up louder than what it is because you really don't need to. That's really not something that like I'm saying, is a must. But yeah, you can if you want to. Now, that is, I think, about all I can really show you with here. Like I said, keep this thing open over here for this because it really does help you, and it's helped me a lot in editing recently. And the reason I'm making this video, guys, is because I know how it can be to be a YouTuber and, you know, like not know many editing things. So this is just a tutorial. I really don't use any of this other stuff here. Now, cutting and splitting is something I may use in the future whenever I need to do more edits. But right now, I'm not that skilled. So anyway, guys, I of course hope that this does help you and like editing and things like that. But the last thing you would do is you would export the project. Now, I'm not going to export this because I don't need this video. It's not going to be a video on the channel. But anyway, guys, I of course hope you all did enjoy, and I hope that you guys learned something from this. And I will see you all in the next video. Until then, though, peace out and have a good one.